All right, hi everyone, welcome back to BreakOut Studios live online videos. We're doing a Ballet 2 this morning. This is a redone or a redo of the live stream. We got disconnected, so I just went ahead and started a new one because we kept on getting dropped off. So we're starting with our plies right now, so we'll go over our combination again, and hopefully this can kind of be the full class that we'll have. So for our plies, we'll take 2 grand plies, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, reverse the port de bras, and 7 and 8, port de bras towards the bar, and up, port de bras away, and 6, and hard into demi, 1 grand plie, 6, 7, and 8, port de bras forward, 2, and up, port de bras back, and 6, and tendu, and 4. We'll take 2 demis and demi, rolling through our feet, demi, heels peel up. We stretch and down, take a tendu, and we'll port de bras forward, no weight on that front toe, and up, and we'll port de bras back. Careful not to send the hips and toe out. Everything stays where it is, and we lift up to go back, 6, 7, and 5. 5th, we have 2 demis, grand plie all the way down, 7 and 8. We'll take a forward and back and up. We'll soutenu and go right into the left side. Yes, so grand plie and grand plie, side and away. First, 2 demis and a grand, forward and back. 4th, 2 demis, roll through the feet, tendu, forward and back. 5th, 2 demis and a grand plie, forward and back. We'll soutenu around, and we'll just finish there. We won't balance on our plies. One little thing you can do if you'd like, I like to really do this to get a little extra calf and hamstring stretch. When we're doing this port de bras forward in a tendu from 4th position, I like to flex my foot when I get down to the bottom and kind of grab my toes to get more of a calf and outer hamstring stretch here. And then I come up and I repoint my toe before going to the back. So a little option you can do for an extra little stretch that could feel good. All right, we'll get going here with our plies. All right, here we go. So starting in a nice wide 2nd position, grand plie. Reverse the port de bras towards the bar and away. And first, 2 demis and a grand. Grand plie. Press those heels down as soon as possible. Tendu forward. 2 demis. We stretch and down, tendu and fold forward, and back, and 5th, 2 demis and a grand, grand plie, press those heels down as soon as you can, forward and back, to the left, grand plie, reverse, side and away, We'll take a little tendu from first now. So we'll have a nice little toe strengthening and warm-up action. 7 and 8. I'm gonna face this way more so you can really see what my toes are doing. 7 and 8. We'll have tendu, little demi-point, and a close. And 1 in straight, and 1 into a plie. To the side, demi-point, and close, and in, out. In straight, and in, out. To a plie. To the back, demi-point, and a close, and back, and a close, and back, and to a plie. 4 to the side with a little demi-port-de-bras, really massaging the floor with those toes all the way. After that, let's fold all the way forward and do what you need to down here. We'll roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Rotate those heels back. Let's try without the bar. Just press yourself up 1 elevate, and we'll feel that balance there in first. If you need the bar, that's fine. Keep those arches right over that second toe to rise up without leaning back and feel that balance there in first position. Yeah. So with these demi points, what we don't want to have happen is heel drops and we bring our body towards that foot. What we're doing is we're repeating the motion of like we're closing into a tendu, and that very last motion when we point to finish the tendu. So what's happening is that heel stays exactly where it is. We're bringing the toes back, fanning out the toes, bringing them back, and then re-scooping them to point them to a tendu. Fan out and scoop. Fan them back and scoop. And the heel stays exactly where it is. It's even trying to go a little bit more forward as the toes are going back in opposition. So a lot of work. Tendu, demi-point, and close. 1 in straight, 1 plie. Side and back, and then we have our 4 nice and slow to the side with a little demi-port-de-bras. And then we'll stretch it out and balance in first. All right, here we go. To the other side. Here we go. And tendu, demi-point, 1 in straight, 1 to a plie, to the side. 1 in straight, 1 to a plie, to the back. Make sure that arm doesn't get too far behind you. To the side. Little port-de-bras, massaging the floor with the metatarsals. And dive down. to the first, arms in first, and we'll press the floor away. Careful not to lean back as you go up. Arch stays pressed over that second metatarsal. Glutes engaged, abdominals pulled up. And plie. Okay. Ugh. All right, hopefully we can keep going. All right, we'll take a tanju from fifth position now. Let's keep the arms side for this one because we're gonna use a port bras for the tag at the end. So 1, 2, a plie, and 1, 2, a plie, and 2, and straight. Pas de cheval, and fifth, enveloppe, and fifth. Same thing side and back. 1, 2, a plie, and 2, and straight. Pas de cheval, enveloppe, to the back. 1, plie, and 2, straight, pas de cheval, out, and fifth, enveloppe, in, and fifth, inside leg, 4, slow with the port de bras. 1, and close, and 2, and close, and 3, and close, and 4. Plie or not, I don't care. And then from the back, 1, plie, and 2, in, pas de cheval, out, enveloppe, in, side, plie, and 2, straight, pas de cheval, out, enveloppe, in, to the side, gooey plie, and in, present, and in, inside leg, 4, following the hand with the head, 3, and 4, plie. Let's take a susu, and we'll balance there in a susu. Yeah, I had one of my students the other day, I was talking about the feeling we want in those plies, how we don't want to pop and then pop back up for those plies, and one of my kids said gooey. And I was like, I love that. So think of these plies to be nice and gooey. We never want to pop our plie. Here we go. And arm side, 1, gooey plie, and straight, and pas de cheval, enveloppe, to the back. Pas de cheval, enveloppe, in leg. From the back, plie, out, in, pas de cheval. Side, plie, and in, out, and in, to the front. Inside leg, back. Plie, and up to a susu. Feel that balance there in the susu. Inner thighs are locked and rotate against each other. Lengthen that lower spine, don't send the hips back, keep the hips coming up. And take a plie, and we'll finish. Good, all right, let's go around to the other side. Here we go. Out, plie, and in, pas de cheval, enveloppe, to the side. Pas de cheval, enveloppe, to the back. Plie. Pas de cheval, enveloppe, inside leg. Follow the hand with that port de bras. Plie to the back. 1, gooey plie, and in. Pas de cheval, enveloppe, in. Side. Strong arm to the side, front. bless you soon. Hold that balance. Arms initiated from the back. So nice broad chest extending out to those arms. And plie, and we'll finish good. All right, let's move on to some dégagés from fifth. So, we'll use an arm, we'll use a port de bras for this one. So we'll have out fondu and out piqué, 4 dégagés to the side. Out fondu, out piqué, close front first, change, change, change. Back fondu, back piqué, 4 dégagés. And first plie front. And first little eight palm plie back. From the back, back fondu, back piqué, fifth, 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 fifth. Back fondu, back piqué, don't change the first dégagé. Front fondu, out piqué, fifth, 2, 3, 4, first, eight palm back, and first, eight palm front, and finish. After that, let's take a little coupe to the front, just on flat, unless you're dying to go on releve. Feel this one on flat first. Hips pulled up, knee rotating out to the side, that heel shining forward, strong broad arms, and then we'll finish there, yeah? So same word as we used for a plie, that fondu should be nice and gooey and out, and then sharp and crisp for those, that piqué and the dégagé. So lots of different consistencies, more dynamic. Here we go. All right, and this one has, I think, an 8 count intro, so just fair warning. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Out fondu, out piqué, fifth, 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 to the side. Don't change that first one. Close front, and change. To the back. First fold forward. First fall back from the back. Gooey fondus out and sharp and crisp. To the side. To the front. First plie back. First plie front. And coupe front on flat. Feel that knee rotating out to the side. Hips pulled up. Keep that length in that lower spine. Don't perch back. We over the ball of the foot. And we'll plie. And finish. All right, good. Let's go right around to the other side. Here we go. And 8 counts. And brush and gooey out and sharp, crisp. To the side. Fifth, to the back. Pull up those lower abdominals here to the back. First plie front. First plie back from the back. To the side. And out. Piqué goes back first. To the front. And first plie back. First plie front. And coupe there to the front. Heel coming forward, knee rotating back. Hips pulled up. And plie. And we'll finish. All right, let's face the bar. We'll do a little encloche and dégagé facing the bar. Let me find the music I used first. I forget which one but we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna have similar to what we've done before, but changing up the order. We'll do our enclenches first. So we'll have front and back and front and back, front and back and front, carry side and first, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side, front and back and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Wrong side and first, 4, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From the back in front, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plie. Drop that hip and first and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From the back, 5, 6, 7. Carry side, 8. Da, 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 da. And then the music will pause, but it'll keep going. It has a little pause in there. And then we'll do our enclenches, 16 leg swings, and then maybe 8 or 7, da, 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 and 7 leg swings, da, 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 and we'll finish there. Yeah, so just kind of do those leg swings as you need. If you want to do more side, add more side in there. But there will be a little pause between our first dégagés and the leg swings. All right, here we go. Brushes front and back. Front, back, front, back, front, back. Plie. We're on side and first. Other side. Brush. Careful not to move that working hip. First. From the back. 5, 6, plie. Carry side and first. Brush that floor with those dégagés. And other side. Front and back and front, back, front and back. Carry side. 8. And the music will stop. It'll start again soon for our clashes. Come around to the side. And leg swings. On your own timing. And other side. And face the bar to the side. Other side. And we'll finish. Good. All right. We've made it to rond de jambes. So we'll have a little preparation here. So 5, 6, plie 7, carry side 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, brush off the floor. And back, and 2, and 3, off the floor. Just a 1, and a brush, and 1, and a brush. Plie, passe, open side, and 5th. From the back, so many rond de jambes. Back, and 2, and 3, and a brush. Little a palmade. We can look under our elbows. We brush back, and front, and 2, and 3. Brush, look over your elbow, and a back. Look under and front. Look over, plie, passe, to the side, and 5th. And then let's port de bras side, and 2, and 3, and 4. Port de bras side, and 6, and 7, 8. Inside leg lunge, forward, 2, and an up, and a back, 6, 7, 8. And we'll penché, come up, plie, push, and we'll bounce there in our passe. Yeah? So our pattern is 3 rond de jambes and a brush off the floor. 3 ronds, reverse, brush back. And just 1 and brush, and a 1, brush back, plie, passe, to the side, and 5th. That leg can be as high or as low as you want it to be. We'll reverse all that from the back. And then side, don't cut any corners, diagonal, and then fall forward. side, hit that back corner, and then fold around to the back. Forward and back, penché, and passe, and we'll feel our balance there. So lots of rondejamings and reversing, keeping the hips nice, still, and stable, and adding a little beautiful épaulement with those brushes off the floor to make it more interesting, more fun. All right, here we go. And little preparation, 7, carry side, 8, and 1, 2, 3, brush 4, and back. Brush off, just 1, brush, just 1, brush, plie front, passe, side, and close back from the back. Brush off a palm and front. Brush a palm, 1, and brush, and 2, and brush, plie, passe, side, front and side and forward, side and back, and forward, side and back, inside leg, pull forward, and back, lift arabesque, and the leg pushes you down for penché. We come back up, plie, bring it up to passe, and feel that balance in passe, pulling up on that standing hip, ribs close, knee rotating to the side. Close, okay, and we'll finish. Good. Nice. Before we go around to the other side, just a couple things to think about. With rondejams, it becomes really tempting to kind of tense our foot up and kind of roll in, let our arch drop. So really in rondejams, since we're circling the leg around so much, make sure that we have all 5 toes, all 5 metatarsals glued and anchored down into that floor as we're circling the right leg, especially on our supporting side, making sure that we're not rolling here. And as we brush through first, all 5 toes are brushing through, so we're really grounded into the floor for all those rondejams. Second thing with this, plie back in and out to the side. When we go back, regardless of how high or low your leg is, what we want to feel is that knee and the inner thigh lifting up, rotating up to that passe or coupe, and then we keep that rotation coming out to the side. Same thing to the front. We're here, my knee is lifting and pulling back to that coupe or passe, and it continues to lift up as we go here. Yeah, so we never want to drop in that knee and cause that hip to kind of come up. All right, enough talking, other side. And a little preparation. Plie, carry side, around, front, all 5 toes on the floor, and brush from the back, not rolling and dipping the arch, and brush, and front, and brush, and back, and brush, plie, knee lifts, keep that hip down, rotate the inner thigh, and from the back, and brush, not rolling in the arch, and brush from the back, and brush from the front, and brush, plie, knee lifts, grow to the inner thigh, carry it, and fit, side forward, diagonal, and then fold forward, side, reach around to the back, inside leg lunge, forward, Nice. All right. Moving on to some fondue. So once again, for these fondues, your leg can be low to feel that technique of the legs, or you can bring the leg up a little higher to get kind of more of an adagio action. We won't be doing an adagio at the bar, we'll be doing one in the center, so just a heads up for that. And then also feel free to take any of this on releve. I'm gonna keep it on flat, but you can add anything to releve if you want more of a calf strengthener. So we'll have fondue, passe, fondue, and in out. Switch inside leg, fondue, passe, and fondue, and back. Switch, fondue, passe, and fondue to the side. Rond de jambe, en l'air, and 7, and we close from the back. Fondue, passe, and fondue to the back. Switch inside leg, fondue to the front. Switch outside leg, fondue to the side. On de don, and 6, and 7. Rond de jambe right away to the left side. Yeah. So with these switches, if you're doing them on releve, you'll go through a susu. If you're doing them on flat, it's not truly a susu. We just kind of lift up the arch so that we can keep that foot pointed and then come back down. So we're not really swooping up to a susu and coming down. It's more just kind of a lift to rock and replace the foot. Yeah. And let's talk about these ronds for just 1 second before we go. So we have those ronds en l'air. When we go en dehors, the leg, the toe comes in straight, and we try to curve it a little bit out to the front and out. In exactly straight, a little bit out to the front. En de don, we reverse that. It comes a little bit in the front and out straight. A little in the front and out straight. Our foot is never behind our knee. Yeah, so I can show it real quick with my hands. En dehors, in straight, out to the front. In straight and serve that heel forward. En de don, in a little forward, out straight, never back here. Yeah. All right, here we go. Fondue, passe, fondue out, fondue, passe, fondue out, fondue, passe, fondue out. En dehors, 6, 7, 8. And then from the back, and then we'll suit you right around to the left. Here we go. Okay, who's this one? Yeah. Fondue, passe, fondue to the front. Switch inside leg to the back. Fondue, arabesque. Fondue, passe. Fondue to the side. Rond en l'air. 6, 7, close 8 from the back. Fondue, extend out, inside leg, to the back. In, out, and close from the back. Fondue, passe. Fondues get me, oh my god. Like feel that like everywhere. All right, stretch out what you need to. We're gonna move on to some frappes. All right, so we'll have 3 frappes and a double to the next direction. So 1 and 2 and 3, double side. Side, 2, 3, double back and a back. 2, 3, double side. Petit battement. 6, 7, 8. And then we'll option to releve. We're going to reverse from the back. Back, 2, 3, double side. Arms stay side the whole time. Double front. Then front. 2, 3, double side petit pas ma, 6, 7, 8. And then let's angle in a little bit towards the bar, just on a diagonal. Let's fondue. Let's go to passe. Let's feel a little balance there in attitude. And we'll extend and finish, yes? So 3, frappes, double side, 3, frappes, double back, 3, double side, petit pas ma, 7, 8 from the back on releve, and then balance inside leg, passe, attitude, and we'll balance there in that fun attitude position. With these petit pas mas, it's really important to keep that knee rotating to the side for whatever your turnout is. If we allow that knee to kind of come forward, it's really hard to get that front back motion without moving the thigh around. So we want that knee locked out to the side so we can just have the shin in that socket of the kneecap, just completely isolated from our thigh and our knee. Yeah. All right, here we go. And arm stays aside the whole time. Careful not to get it back here. Whoosh, especially when we get up to releve. I think it's this one. Okay, here we go. And strike 1, 2, 3, double side, side, 2, 3, double back, back, double side, petit pas pas, option for releve, back, double side, side, double front, front, double side, petit pas pas, ankles sur fondue, inside leg goes to passe, and we spiral up to the attitude. Extend and finish. Good. Nice. We'll go around to the other side. When we're balancing, make sure we're not balancing in a position that we're not going to be able to turn in. The reason we balance in these is so when we come to center, we can start to add a turn. So I'd rather balance in a nice low attitude that you feel solid and control in than try to hike the leg up. And then you're balancing like this, and maybe you can kind of balance there for a little bit, but if you try to add an attitude turn in there in center, it's not going to work out. So I like when I'm feeling a balance to feel even kind of a lower leg, so I'm still pulled up and square on my upper body, so if I had to add a turn in, I could, theoretically. All right, other side. And strike 1, 2, 3, double side, side, double back, double side, petit pas pas, beep, beep, beep. From the back, on releve if you want. And side, to the front, petit pas pas. And sous fondue, passe, spiral to attitude, in a position you can turn in and balance. And we'll finish. Good. All right, nice. All right, finishing off with some grand mas at the bar. Okay, let's just do nice and quickly. We'll have one slow and two fast. So gramba, ma, and fifth, and an in, and an in. To the back, fifth, and an in, and an in. Side, fifth, and an in, and an in. One more, plie, soutenu, other side. 1, fifth, and a fifth, and a fifth. Back, fifth, and a fifth, and a fifth. Side, in, up, in, up, in. One more out, plie, and soutenu. And we'll finish there. Yeah, so we have that big brushes for that slow one. Now for those quicker ones, we really have to control that timing to go and a down, and a down. Not slamming it down, but controlling it squeeze those inner thighs together a bit faster. Here we go. Right and left together. And in to the back. Side. Up, plie, scoot to new, other side. Back. Side. Scoot to new, and plie. Finish, good. It's annoying how all these songs are like so different in volume, so it's like that was so quiet. All right, we're done with the bar, so you can move your bar away. We're gonna come center, but take like a minute, and then we'll come center together. All right, I'll play our song we're gonna use in center here. Adagio to finish off with. So we're going to start in the corner to B plus. So we're going to take some walks forward into an arabesque, kind of on the diagonal, but do what you can with your space. So we'll start here to B plus, standing on our left leg, and we'll have 2 walks. 1 and 2, step to arabesque, and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Developé croisé, 1 and 2 and 3, passé, and 5, developé, tendu, close back. And then we'll walk forward now with our back leg. So our left leg will do 2 walks, 1 and 2 and 3. I'm going to step back so I can stay in frame. 3. Okay. Hopefully it works. We just have a adagio left. So that's pas de bourrée. Développé, 1 and 2 and 3. Passé, 4, 5 and 6 and 7. Close back. So from that quasi developing to the front, we have just one little heel pivot, so we can turn to en face to get that developing side with the arms fit. Yeah, so just a little, like 1/8 promenade to get to that next body position. Yeah? All right. I'm just going to talk through it one more, and we'll go right with the music, just in case the internet cuts out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, plie, pas de bourrée. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Back foot comes and the arm comes up and over as we walk. Oh, and feel free to use these pas de bourrées to kind of reposition yourself depending on the space you have. Those can kind of be your transitioning fixer steps. All right, here we go, right and left. And walk forward, 1, 2, 3, arabesque, hold it, square off those shoulders, plie, pas de bourrée, developing croisé, 3, passe en face, side, and tendu, close back, other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it, square off those shoulders, plie, pas de bourrée, develop hip, 3, passe, up, and tendu, and finish, good. All right. Let's do it one more time. Yeah, here we go. Really on those walks, we can feel a nice little leaning back motion, like someone's forcing us to go there and we're trying to hold back. And then we establish that nice square, solid arabesque. Here we go, one more time. And 7, and 8, and lean back. Walk and square off that arabesque. Hold it there, square shoulders, chest lifted. Plie, reach. Right. Develop on that quasi line. And out. Pause en face. Knee unfolds, arms lift up. Tendu and fit. Other side. 1, 2, 3, and arabesque. Square off those shoulders. Nice square first arabesque. Pas de bourrée. And develop on that croisé. Knee lifted or thigh holds up. And up. Tendu. And fit. Good. All right. Good. Find yourself in the center, a nice wide second position. We'll stretch it off to finish out with. And then we'll be on our way for our weekend. Here we go. So just following along. Nice wide second position. We'll take a big grand plie. Down. Let's reverse. And turn in, swan dive down. Rock the hips, shake out the head, cuddle out the feet. Hang out down here. attached to the nape of your neck. It's pulling up to the ceiling. Take one more deep breath in, feeling all of that together. And release it out. And we made it. Good. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for dealing with all the tech issues we had today. So thank you for getting through it with me. Have a nice rest of your week and weekend, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye, everyone. Thank you.